Hey, hey, ooh, get it. Come on, get it. Yeah, so get it in. Get it in. Get it in, get it in, get it in, get it in, get it. Get it. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. Go to work now. Go to work now. Go to work now. Go to work now. Get it in, yeah. Get it in, yeah. Get it in, get it in, get it in, yeah. Get it in, get it.
Get it in, absolutely. You gotta love it. Shout out to the one and only brother Ben X. Thank you for that. That was all right. I'm trying to tell you, go to work with it. You can find him edifying and teaching and being motivational, inspirational, all of the above on Instagram and so many other different places. But I found that one, it was on Instagram, and I said, "Oh yeah, let me show him. I appreciate him taking the time to do that. That was so much fun. Brought such a big smile on my face as I'm smiling now. Absolutely. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Absolutely. Happy New Year to everybody. Awesome. So I'm going to start right away. I have a some music to play it along with what I want to share today. Of course, with Chat GPT, you get an opportunity to input what you're looking for. So let me enlarge this a little bit more as a public service announcement. The new year 2025, embracing love, joy, kindness, and teamwork. That's right. As we stand at the threshold of a brand new year 2025, let us take this moment to reflect, refocus, and recommit ourselves to building a world rich in love, joy, kindness, and teamwork. Absolutely. So, just to know, it's not just another year on the calendar. It is an opportunity for transformation and growth, a chance to rise above division and discord, embracing the higher virtues that make us truly human. In recent times, we've witnessed moments where the carnal side of humanity has surfaced, moments driven by fear, impatience, and division. Yet, as we embark on this new year, let us turn the other cheek, choosing grace over grudge, unity over isolation, and understanding over judgment. The dawn of 2025 invites us to reclaim our God-like qualities of compassion, forgiveness, and hope as we step boldly into the future. The fourth industrial revolution, with its advancements in robotics, artificial intelligence, and automation, is reshaping the way we live, work, and connect. As we navigate this evolving landscape, let's use these tools not to divide, but to unite, not to overshadow, but to empower. Let innovation be a force for good, a means to uplift one another and create opportunities for growth and success. This is also a time to celebrate the dreamers, the doers, and the visionaries, the authors who are writing optimistic goals, crafting schedules, and designing legacies that inspire generations to come. Whether you are setting personal milestones, launching businesses, or scripting stories of triumph, know that your efforts are imprinting a legacy of hope and purpose. Let 2025 be the year we lead with love, act with kindness, and build bridges through teamwork. Let it be the year we elevate one another, sharing encouragement and edification as we pursue our goals and dreams. Together, we can create a world where humanity's light shines brighter than ever before. A world where faith, optimism, and self love pave the way for greatness. May this year be filled with countless blessings, unwavering faith, and the courage to pursue every goal with determination and grace. Here's to a new year that reminds us of our potential to be both human and divine, loving, giving, and working together to leave a lasting legacy for future generations. Happy New Year 2025. Let's make it extraordinary together. Absolutely. That part right there. Go to work And you already know, if you haven't been paying attention, that's okay. Well, I'm building this podcast as Edify Graham, because there's so many more people in the world need to be edified. There's so many people that just want love. They want to be attached, connected, because they want to feel that love. Some people miss those embraces that just make you feel whole again. And some people just, I'm not sure why they want to, steer to the portion or part of the world that's not good. But is a way to just bring that in. It's sometimes it's just like you would least expect it, that somebody will be there to just give you that listening ear to hear you out, and maybe they're a phone call or two phone calls away that can make the difference in your world and make it all better, so that those choices are not made that do bring discord to the world. And so just to know that it's a possibility, just to keep going forward, to know that you can get the help that you need. And sometimes it's just reaching out and it's just saying, you know what, it was like this and it was so daunting and I just didn't feel it. And I was just, just upset. But this is the thing. This is a time, it's the first day of a brand new year. And every day is a new day for learning as well. Just to know that this is an opportunity to say, you know what? I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna lay that burden down right there too. And I'm gonna look over here and say, you know what? It just might be the day that I change my ways to do better. Whether it's just as simple as not eating so much sugar, doing something different to be better, because it's always starts within you first. So look at what you want to look at and say what you want to say and different things, but always remember, sometimes just being, well, most like, I don't like to really say all, but just remember it starts with you first. So if it's a problem, think about, what can I do differently? If it's something that is just joyous, how can I keep this going? How can I sustain this? And if it's something that somebody helped you because they seen that it was just something that they could do to help, well, then it's like, how can I maintain this? So it's possible that we can create more utopia in this world, in a facet that if we everybody just starts with something for themselves to do better. And when we see each other, we speak, we say hello in a way that is inviting to, is just in case that person just might need you to say, you know what you're doing, because you just shared a little bit about what you're doing, that's positive and optimistic for the future. I appreciate you. I want to edify you. I want to give you this opportunity, whether you have a place of business where somebody can come speak, or you have a podcast where somebody can be a guest on your show, or have you, but some kind of way, the greetings, if they could be more inviting, like, I appreciate you already, just because you're in my presence and you want good things. You want to exude good things. You want something good, so absolutely, there's a lot that we can do for one another, even if it's just being a active listening ear. That way, because a lot of woes they say is because people didn't feel like they were heard out. So let this be 2025, where we have more listening ears. We're actively engaged in what someone is saying. And so that way, if they're hurting or they're just sad, that somebody is there. And even if it is a stranger, that they are learning about one another. So, you're in business, you meet new people every day. And we just want to give that opportunity, that generosity. And so, if at all possible, so definitely, those of you that already do that, you are appreciated. I just feel like it's so much love out there, and people that may not know me and getting a chance to know me, because absolutely, this is starting something new. Please know that absolutely it's okay. You can feel good. You can help people with what you have. You are doing something great. I mean, even if you don't feel like it, I'm telling you, you can help so many more people. Just know and believe in yourself. If you need some more motivation, just keep tuning in. Go back in the past if you need to, and look up some go to work motivation. Absolutely, to help keep me going. And if you need to email me, and you want me to talk on a certain topic because of a certain reason, please, I'll research the information. I'll do it. Okay, so just email me and let me know what is it that you want me to speak on, or you want to just leave a comment, a general comment. That's fine. Okay, so we can all do this together. So this is 2025. I want to say Happy New Year, and I do have a video. If you have time right now, you can always pause, come back, that type of thing. But I thought it was just another video that just popped up like this is meant to be. Check this out. So I'm sharing my screen here, and it says develop you, because everybody is into high emotions on the first day of the new year and everything. So I think this is pretty apropos.
If you are a 1, you cannot expect to lead 2s, 3s, 4, 5s. If you're a 1, you can only lead 0s. It doesn't make you a bad person. You just need to focus on 0s. The problem is you are 1 trying to lead 3s. But when you become the right person and you become a 10, you become a leader. Why? Because 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, they follow you. So listen to me. When we leave, I'm going to walk you through some stuff, but before we leave, I just need you to be the right person. So I was listening to a young lady, on Instagram with my wife, and she was like, well, why do men do this? My wife was like, I don't know why my wife was talking to Instagram. I was like, sweetheart, she can't hear you. But my wife was like, young lady, you're not dealing with men, you're dealing with boys. So you're having problems. And I said to my wife, I was like, wow, we've been married 31 years. And as I became a man, my wife started doing things that she wouldn't do when I was a boy. And my professors started doing things they wouldn't do when I was a boy. And businesses started doing things for me that they wouldn't do when I was a boy. But when I became a man. And so for those of you who, I don't want you to think leadership is you're over somebody. I don't want you to think leadership is a title, because it's not. Leadership is you become. So I want to say it one more time. We're going to get started. Kia said to me the other day, I was speaking somewhere, and he was like, a marriage thing. And he was like, man, I can't wait to get married. I was like, whoa, relax. He's like, I'm trying to find love. I was like, you can't find love. Like, it's nowhere. Like, if you could find it, I would tell you where it is. But you can't find it. I said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to spend time becoming a man. And somewhere in this world, she's becoming a woman. I don't know when it's going to happen, but somewhere you're going to be somewhere doing man stuff. And she's going to be in the same room doing woman stuff. And y'all go, as a matter of fact, here's what blew my mind, right? I just figured this out about 3 or 4 years ago. I've been with Dee Dee since 90, we got married. 87, we started dating. Some kind of way my wife and I were talking about 3 years ago. And I come to find out that my wife's mother was close to my family. I didn't know her. And my wife was at the same funeral with my 5-year-old cousin when he died. I was about 7 years old. She was 6. We were literally in the exact same location at 6 and 7 years old. We both were at the funeral, but we didn't get married or meet each other then because we were both kids. But when we both grew up and realized what we wanted to do in our lives, we collided at a church, and we went to college together and got married after our freshman year. Today is about becoming. And once you become, you won't. So I'm not number one in the world. Listen to me. I see you. I'm not number one in the world, guys, because somebody told me to go on YouTube. Nobody told me to go on YouTube. There was a recession. Ford, GM, Chrysler went down, and I just thought, what up? I just started motivating people on Monday. It's your boy, E.T. Bump, thank God it's Friday. There is no thank God it's Friday without thank God it's Monday. You don't have no money on Friday if you ain't went to work on Monday. There's no partying if you broke. So let's not focus on Friday. Let's focus on Monday. Because if we have an explosive Monday, we can have a phenomenal weekend. And the world started listening to my stuff. And then I went from doing it on Monday because the world was loving it. I'm walking through the airport. People like, what up? What? Do that thing you do. I'm like, what? The what up, what up? I'm like, that's corny. Like, bro, I'm from the D, bro. I don't be just walking around doing that. I just do that. That's like asking JJ Dynamite every time he's walking around. Like, bro, I don't do that, bro. That's corny. It's like, no, do it, though. And I was like, all right, what up? I'm in the airport feeling crazy. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, E.T. And the world started loving it. So guess what I do? I started doing it every day. And then I started doing it twice a day. Then I started doing 3 times a day. That's just what I'm saying. Nobody, 120. Nobody told me to do that. I just started developing. How did you get so much content? I was just reading a whole bunch of books. What makes the great great? I was just reading books.
Ashley's Stellar Sleep Celebration is going on now. Snooze now and pay later with 0% interest for 72 months for select mattress purchase.
So here's what I need you to do for me. I need to develop the whole UI. Because when you look at this building, right, that's the, this is crazy. On the left side, this is what the building looked like. On the left side. And I wish you could see the big pictures, like palm trees, the ocean is right there. This is in Miami. It's beautiful. But when you look on the left side, what happened was somebody was more concerned with the glass on the outside. Somebody was more concerned with the countertops. Somebody was more concerned with the marble floor. Somebody in the marble, somebody was more with the chandeliers. Like, and they came in and saw it and spent thousands of dollars to be in this. Somebody didn't do the real work. And one day, because they didn't do the real work, the whole building crashed down. You say, Eric, the whole building didn't crash down. It's just the right side. Listen to me very closely. When the right side came down, guess what happened? Everybody lived on the left side, got out of it. So the whole building crashed. What I'm telling you today is you can make money if you want to. And if all you do is make money, I promise you, you're going to crash. Why? Because money does not solve every challenge. When my wife got MS, I couldn't just sprinkle money over her. When my wife got MS, we had to go to prayer. We had to go to God. And people said, when Dee Dee got MS, Eric, it didn't look like it bothered you. What happened? I said I had been praying for 20 years at 3 o'clock in the morning, every day, 20 straight years. So when she got sick, I just got up the next day and took it to God. And if you see Dee Dee today, you wouldn't even know she had MS. Why? Because prayer saw some things money can't, but I can't. But listen to me very closely. I cannot go to the gas station and pray over my tank. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be some gas. So I'm not saying one is better than the other one. I'm saying when we die, if there is a heaven, you can't take your money there. I'm saying health, right? Right, listen to me, what, mass, oh, if that's what it takes, I don't know. But I wake up every day and I'm worried about my immune system. I'm doing 30 minutes on the Peloton. I'm running a half hour, hour a day. Listen to me, I'm taking vitamin D, vitamin C. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm getting my cardio up. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't just one thing. You can't just do one thing. You have to be balanced all around. You can't just be obese and just take a shot. Go listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you the truth. I could be like an entertainer and tell you a lie. You can't, you got to do the whole thing. Why don't you develop you? Why don't you develop you? They developed the company, a phenomenal company. Now it's time for you. Listen to me very closely. I don't care how much money I give you. You're going to blow it if you're not financially developed. And what do you mean by that, Eric? Here's how I blew up. I blew up because just maybe last 2020, my wife MS, so I moved her to California only in the winter. It's a vitamin D deficiency, so we live in California in the winter. It's rough in Detroit on her body. Listen to me very closely. I live in listen to me. When people come to my house, they like, yo, you the number one motor. My boy Willie Moe Jr. just came. He was like, you E.T. And he walked in my house like, bro, you live in a 2,300 square foot home. I was like, actually, it's 2,278 square feet. Not quite 2-3. That's how I blew up. Because I never bought a house to impress people. I bought a house to take care of our needs. No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a big house or a mansion. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you, when I bought my house, I didn't buy for you. I bought for us. I didn't buy so you could come over and go, whoa. And so when my boy left, he said, man, E, I've never seen that in my life. I was like, seen what? He was like, the peace that's in your house. That's whole. He didn't say nothing about the car. He didn't say nothing about the 2 paintings my wife had that she bought from Home Goods. He didn't notice the Home Good. He didn't notice the artwork. It took her hours to find those pieces. He said, I never got that type of rest before. There's a spirit of one accord in your home. There's a spirit of peace in your house. So I need y'all to do me a huge favor. Need you to do me a favor. Don't hang your hat on one area of your life and think you're successful. Listen to me very closely. My grandma taught me when I was young. My grandma had 14 kids who all had kids. You can eat as much food as you want at the house. But if I swear if one of y'all little jokers take something out this house, you get in the business in front of your mama. Don't take no food out of my house. You can eat as much as you want when you here, but do not pack a plate. And most of y'all running with people who, when you fix food, they come to your house and take it to go plate. They don't bring nothing. They're not trying to help you. All they in your life to do is take. And you wondering why your life messed up, because you with takers. You done made a whole spread, and they just coming in. They can't even say, they don't have the decency to say hi and thank you. God told me to tell you, your life gonna go to a whole nother level if you just get rid of folks who bringing in to-go containers. Oh, hey, I wish they could catch me. I wish you could catch up to what I'm saying. You not honoring your craft. You're not honoring your beginnings. Everything I needed to learn to do what I'm doing right now, everything I needed to do to become the #1 motivational speaker in the world, I passed all those guys that don't look nothing like me. I passed those dudes, all of them who grew up in a 2-parent background, all of them who had money. I passed all of them. Why? Because of what I learned in the GED program. See, mama can't. There's certain things when you're privileged that mama can buy you, but you can't buy grit, and you can't buy grind, and you can't buy resilience, and you can't buy heart, and you can't buy that dog. I got this dog for being homeless. I got this dog for being homeless. I got this dog from teaching kids who was in the hood how to understand math when they didn't. I taught them boys how to read, and I had to do it over and over and go home and do it over and over and over and over. And I did it for 3 or 4 years, and I didn't make no money. So when I'm getting paid now, I got that dog. I'm getting paid now because the homelessness didn't break me. The trash cans didn't break me. And the reason why people love me today is not because I'm a great speaker, but they all say how humble I am. I ain't humble. I was broken. I ain't humble. I got broke. You can't be arrogant when you know you used to go to church stinking because you was homeless and you weren't brushing your teeth. I got humble. I got humble when you eating out of trash can. I got humble. I'm trying to tell you, God gave you a gift. So what? You got to use it in church for right now. So what? You got to do it for free right now. It ain't always going to be free, Joseph. It ain't always going to be free, Joseph. Your brothers, you ain't going to always be under your brothers, Joseph. One day they going to bow down to you, Joseph. So you got to start in Potiphar's house. You got to start in the prison. But one day, you're going to listen to me very closely. One day, you will do the exact same thing. You just will do it on a bigger level. Go back and read the Bible. Joseph didn't do anything different than he did in Potiphar's house. He didn't do anything different in prison. He did the exact same work. But because he used what God gave him. So do me a favor, some of y'all in this room, you left daddy and you need to come back home. Listen to me, the reason why I'm telling you to come home is because you left daddy and you ain't no better off when you left. Ain't nothing happening in your life that should keep you from coming back to the home other than somebody being real with you and telling you get your butt back home. So there's a group that you were churched, you were, and you left God because you wasn't feeling the trainer. You wasn't feeling the trainer. You weren't feeling the regimen he put you through. You weren't feeling the process. You weren't feeling how he did it. But let's be real. How he did it works. It works. The stuff I hear at 3 o'clock and what daddy tell me to do, sometimes it don't make sense. But it does not have to make sense. He's Alpha and Omega. And I tell my babies all the time, it ain't nothing wrong with helping, but you can't help when you ain't got nothing. You got to have something first before you can help somebody. I couldn't do this if I was broke. The plane tickets cost money. The hotel I'm staying at in Buckhead costs money. That's all. I couldn't do this if I was broke. I couldn't be a blessing of you if I was broke. And most of y'all, you broke and you trying to bless somebody when you broke. You ain't that desperate for company. You can't be that desperate to have somebody at your house. And he keep eating at your house, but going to stay at her house. I'm just trying to help somebody. He coming to get a plate. He coming to get a plate from your house, but he's sleeping at her house. She coming to get a plate from your house, but she's sleeping at his house. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a plate, boo, but you gonna have to stay. You're gonna have to at least stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it in so you can understand. And so God is blessing you, but the little resources you got, you're giving them away. So what you're gonna have to learn how to do is you're gonna have to learn to bring people in your life where it's mutual. You got a bunch of parasites in your life. And what parasites do is suck up everything and then they move on. Once they kill you, they move on to the next. They ain't even went to your, listen to me. Most of you in this room, the people you calling friends and you close to, you gonna die and ain't even gonna show up to your funeral. They won't even be there. You ain't as close as you thought y'all were. Go ahead, take ownership of your life. It's yours. Don't nobody owe you nothing. I'm keeping it 100. Like, I don't mean nothing bad, but like, I'm doing it. Somebody text, E, where you at? I'm ministering. I can't answer your call right now. I don't talk to you for a month. Like, you got two types of friends. You got one group, you don't talk to them for a month because you grinding, and they like, oh, he grinding. You got the other group, why he ain't called me? I'm like, what? You ain't called, you just, what's going on? You a taker. At no point did you pray. Source is not your job. The source is not your man. The source is not your degree. The source. That's why I don't really do that Dr. Thomas stuff. I ain't trying to not be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be big. I'm like, I just want to be careful because some of you Dr. Thomas, like, I ain't mad if that's what God told you to say, but I'm just not trying to take God's credit. Like, because God been blessing me all this time. And some people say doctor, like he made it. No, I made it before. I made it when God said I made it. I made it alone. I made it with the GED. I had made it. I made it when I was homeless. I made it. Why? Because God said, you are a son. You my child. You ain't got to do nothing else. You ain't got to get a degree. You ain't got to do nothing. You my son because you my son. And I'm just going to bless you because the rain falls on the just as well as the unjust. You ain't got to do nothing for me to love you. You ain't got to do nothing for me to hook you up. You my daughter. You enough. You enough. That's why you done ran through 4 men, because you don't know you enough without a man. You enough. If you never get married, you enough. If you never pass that law degree, you enough. If you never become a doctor, you enough. If you never get married, you enough. If you never have a child, you are enough like you are. And that's why God created you. You are enough. And God say, come on home so I can take care of you. You got these no good Negroes taking care. Let me take care of you. You worry about some job, they killing you, and you go into that job like you a slave. God said, let me take care of you. I gave you a gift. Your gift will make room for you. I gave you a gift. You ain't got to run up behind them. They gonna run you in the grave. You ain't gonna have no time with your family and your kids. Let me take care of you, baby. I created you. They did. Let me take care of you.
Why LA women aren't going to the gym.
Is this your tennis instructor?
No, that's my mom.
No way.
Wow. That's so deep. It has so many good points in there, and it's just what you want to take from it. Absolutely. But just knowing that there is always hope and what you make of different things at different times. But I'm telling you, it's just so instrumental that I've been looking through some videos just because I know that there are so many people that want to say things, they want to do different things, as well as myself. So it's just a matter of, wow, it's really nice when you know you have a platform or there's a place that somebody wants to help. And it's like, you can't help the whole world per se, but that's why we have the social media, and once we utilize it, you never know, because it reverberates. So just know you're appreciated. And again, this is my email right there. If you want me to talk on a certain topic, you want to be a guest on the show, absolutely, just connect. And everybody have a great, great day. This song is coming from Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. It's called Wake Up, everybody. I'm not going to play it all the way through. Just going to let you know what it is. And enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Go to work.